Morning traders, and this is your daily review for the Aussie South African Top 40. So I'm still battling with valid data from GT24. I see they've tidied some of it up, but then lo and behold, we hit the same problem with the close. But anyway, I think we have I've got enough structure here to see what's going on. I just got to ignore some of the things that are happening. So firstly, this is not a tail. Okay, this was a more of a tail to the upside and a much bigger red body, and that red body pretty much closed on the 200 EMA. Okay, so what I want to do here is just pick up these daily levels here, which are those two there. Okay, and then I just want to see if they line up with anything on the weekly. No, they don't. So your closest weekly level is all the way down there. Well, I lie. Closely weekly level is this one here. Okay, we do have a weekly level quite far in the past sitting here, but the whole of last year, you look at all this congestion here. Anyway, not much to pick up there. I think it's going to be easier working off the daily. There's my first daily level, and there is my second daily level. This one here I'm going to delete. Okay. Oops. I was incorrect there. There's my first level. And there's my second level. Okay. So those levels are pretty much broken. We are below that level. So the next most logical level that we have, so let's just move that, is going to be down there. And I don't see any other daily fractals at the moment. We do have this 200 moving average here. And we'll pick up these two levels here. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can really see at the moment. Just move that one to there. Oh, this is really a messy chart, proper messy chart. Anyway, so I'm just fine tuning on these tails. I don't want to take these tails here because they're not inside tails at the moment. Okay, I need to look further to the left, which is what I'm doing, and I'm picking up these tails here, which would coincide with a couple of tails further to the left. Okay, anyway, that's the zone that we're looking at, and we have that's where we closed. Now we come to the 4 hour. Our trend is down, quite substantially down. You can see what I mean. This was not a green bar to close. That's on the 4 hour. And if you go look at any of the other brokers out there, we closed with a red bar. So this here was a close. Okay, not this. So the close was just below this level here, not this component here. Okay, so and I think maybe what we should do is just put a level in there so we know, and I'll just make that a red line. Okay, so that's our close, and you can see it's pretty much a double bottom. Okay, and that double bottom has got a lower low, but there will be diversions if we take out this green bar. That's a situation that we see on the 4 hour at the moment, but if we just break down to the hour, nothing really to write home about. I just want to move the left here. We can see we've got some congestion here. We've got no gaps, there's no targets or anything close by. So the trend is still down. It's definitely to the downside at the moment. And I suppose what we should be looking for is still looking for shorts. I'm just not looking for shorts off this level. I'd rather wait for the rally and then get in the short. And you can see the rally was here. Now, I'm pretty sure that our closing range breakout is not working. And there you can see, there's our last hour. And we gapped below it, which probably gapped on the target. Then we gapped above it, hit one or two targets, and then moved down. So at this stage, I think pay attention to your alligator at the moment. Your closing range, give it a break for now, because you're going to get this. This chaos anyway. So you're going to get this movement that's all over the place right now, specifically related to the trade wars. Okay, so volatility is going to be pretty big. You shouldn't be seeing this kind of stuff. I mean, this is a 900-point candle, which is invalid data. But anyway. So if I'm looking at the half hour here, we don't even have fractal levels to worry about. So for me, trend is down. I'm looking for shorts. So any rally, I'm looking for a short. Okay, so what you'd be looking for example, yesterday, you can see we rallied, and you can see the sellers were stepping in. So you could have had let's just use a short little line. So you could have had an entry sitting right there below this pin bar with a stop above there, and you can see we didn't quite get there, and then you could have moved it up when you saw those two indecision bars. Just have an entry below there. It would have been triggered. Stop above there would have been a nice close stop loss. Okay, well, 230-point stop loss for a 500-point trade. Okay, so I think what you want to wait for is a similar scenario. So if we do rally at the open, I don't think it's going to rally very far. You're probably going to find yourself coming into the alligator on the half hour, possibly even the 15 minutes or the 12 minutes. So I prefer using a 12. But you can see we had lots of indecision here. We came back pretty much, there was your entry and your stop was up there. So it was a retest of the breakout. That's your breakout there. Retested, try to retest the second time, got just above it, which is typical of the Aussie, and then we started moving down. Okay, now if you'd watched this on the 5 minute, you probably would have seen you had a double top here, and that pretty much failed. But you do have a lot of other levels on the 5. You can see there's another one, there's one there, and then there's one up there. Okay, and normally what happens is, what I find is just pull 3 levels on your lower time frame. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So just pick the 3 closest levels on the lower time frame, and you'll see. I mean, this was definitely an entry, but it would have stopped you out because it got going, double top there, entry below this bar, stop above there. That would have stopped you out. And then you had this big engulfing bar here, and this trend is the other thing to pay attention to. So you would have been looking for shorts. And I think what I also do is, especially with the Aussie, is it often tries to stop people out. So the most logical levels people get in, and then it'll often try and push through to hit the stops, and then the big boys will step in. Okay, so they're always looking for value to get a better trade, and that was the trade there. Anyway, another reason why you want to keep the noise out, because that was looking like a flat top triangle, and you got a break of the flat top triangle here. You can see there's my triangle there, breakouts there. But anyway, for me, retest of that level, that's what we're looking for. Got it, and move the downside. Okay, so use that same logic. That was open, so that's there. So that would be a really decent area to be short. 56.15. That's the area that I'd be interested in a short. It could get past that, so don't just purely expect that because we've got another swing low here. That would be on the daily level, and that would be 5,800. Okay, so 5,800 or 5620 or 5,800. Those are the two levels that I'd be looking for shorts. Okay. What's happening on the market at the moment? We've got Tencent that's down 2% right now. We've got the Rand dollar 14.29, slightly stronger, which is going to bode well for the bears. And China is down, but the US futures market is up 0.5% at the moment. But they did fall good 2% yesterday. So I suspect we're actually going to get a gap down. But I'm not going to chase that. I want to wait for a pullback. So either come back the gap close or come back and test this level here of 58.20 or even better at 58.20 or 56.20. Sorry, 56.20, 58.20. Those are two levels I'd like to see a pullback to. But I do suspect we're going to get a gap down. Okay, this blue line here is obviously a daily level. So that would be the next logical target as well for the downward move. Okay, so that's pretty much my view at the moment. Looking for shorts, not looking to use the closing range strategy at the moment, but I suspect we get a gap down, a bit of a pullback, possibly even just to come and test the break or close the gap and then move down. Okay, so whatever you do, just keep those stops really tight. If you can't keep a tight stop loss, don't take the trade. Look for something different. Okay. But anyway, guys, that's it for me on the Aussie today. I hope that helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.